Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War. I just ate a biscuit. So, yeah. Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3. And I was stalling for time, and then I forgot what I was, but part 7 of my Rotblood campaign, where we're currently fighting Kislev. We got Skittergates, but if I open one, I'll have to go all the way back to the Monolith Catan to then travel elsewhere. So at this point, if I wanted to go to Altdorf, it would probably be quicker to walk. So probably not doing that. And I mean, you could go, well, you just get another army, and I'm like, well, I don't have any money, so I can't do that. But we got Kostaltyn on the run. I forgot to save. I forgot to save the game, so unfortunately, I forgot to give the. Anyway, the point is slightly different, but it's fine. It's just generally the same. I would like some more of these Rotblood guys, even though they're not amazing. They're fine. They're not amazing. They don't even have armor piercing. How much armor piercing do you have? 34 compared to trolls who have 78. I'll be honest, I think the trolls are probably better. Is that literally just the difference? Is that all the difference? Because you don't have any other bit. So you've basically got, so you got 10 damage reflect, which is nice. But I think the trolls have got the same. In every other respect, the trolls are literally the same, apart from, I guess these guys have got slightly more melee defense. well, okay. Mind you, these guys are gold chevron, aren't they? So these guys aren't even gold chevron yet. I think the trolls are better. The trolls who, let's be honest with ourselves, are an existing unit in the. Are they a higher? Hang on, let's find this out. Are they a higher rank? So those are 2. These are 3. Yeah, I mean, plus the Rotblood's more expensive. I know they're unbreakable, but that's not necessarily a good thing. I mean, the trolls have got more armor. They've got more speed. It feels like the trolls are just it feels like the trolls are just generally better. With that said, once we build the building, we do get a 35% upkeep reduction, which might make the Rotbloods more useful. But it's not great that you need a special building to be able to make a unit more viable than its cheaper alternative. So, I think this mod is doing a lot of interesting things. It's just doing them in sort of a weird way. The idea's there, and that's good. It feels like it's pulling it's trying to be. I think it's trying to pull its punches too much. It's desperately trying to not be held up as, oh my god, this makes your faction is overpowered. Which is, you know, fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. I understand that concern. But, you know, lean into your faction fantasy a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. You just need to lean into it. Make your faction, you know, fun. Now, I will say that ever since the Skaven, so we can get Storm Vermin and Rattling Guns, right? That definitely makes them more interesting, so that's great. Oh, could we... I could attack you, but I think you might run away.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy! I serve Orson!
It's not blasphemy, is it? It's not blasphemy to say you're going to run away like a little bitch. What plague do we have? Oh, you're the liquefying heart one. Lovely. I am.
Yes.
I think you will run away.
My thanks.
I think you will run away.
The crow directs me. Marauding. Accepted.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll pop you in there.
Are you a god?
I'm going to move you up.
A challenge? Despoil.
I am going to... That's what we can do.
Unhand the supreme patriarch.
I mean, if we get the ambush, we probably won't be able to kill him. But we will certainly make him regret his life choices. Wulfric, I am going to need you up here, I think.
No higher power than I.
Don't think you can reach us, so we should be okay. Not going to bother repairing that, because I don't know if I'll be able to keep it. Right. Yes, so you could attack with another army, couldn't you? I hadn't thought about that. That's kind of a ball ache. Right, well, these armies are fucked. Although the doggos will probably be okay. Well, the army won't die anyway. So that's something.
Now you die.
I'm not going to lie, this battle is not going to be pretty. This is a misstep. But I thought maybe my doggos can do some damage. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. I mean, the idea that you have exploding Skaven is not a bad idea. Unfortunately, the fact that it's only enabled when the unit is dead. It's very hard for units to die in actual battle. The only units that die are going to be unbreakable units or very elite units with incredibly high leadership. Most units will run away long before that. Skaven are not going to stick around to wait to explode. So, I mean, I guess... well, it's just these guys. These guys are they slowly disintegrating by themselves? I don't think they do they? Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But even then, it's so little damage. It's just it's going to be very difficult for that to work. Anyway, our armies are coming on at exactly the same place. I thought maybe this would help. It's like we're right in there. Nomming on their Kossars. Got the rattling guns, taking chunks out of these horses and spears. It's not too bad. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, depending on how you look at it, because the doggos are so close to the edge of the battlefield, they will immediately run off as soon as things look a little bit tight. Although that does mean they will survive the battle, so, I mean, it could be worse. As for the rest of my guys, well... yeah, the battle's over long before any of them actually explode, so... well...
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
Never mind. It's fine. This is what I get for playing Norsca. I should have known better, to be honest. Should have known better. Never mind. Did you actually... you didn't actually take the city, which means I get the replenishment. So thanks, I guess? Okay, we were spotted, but Kostaltyn's army, I mean, took basically no damage. Why are we not oh, we are actually not in our own territory. However, I can reach you So I guess you die now? You managed to sack my city for 105 monies. And in return, I'm going to kill your faction leader. I guess that's a trade. Okay, we're going to use a time-honoured strategy of just charging at the enemy. Particularly when all the enemy have bows, it's probably best to make sure they can't shoot at you. So Bodvar Rib Spreader is, Jesus Christ, you know what? He's very small on his in his character window, isn't he? But in reality, much bigger than you think. Looks like they're all riding ponies, like little pygmy ponies. Okay, well, we are now smashing into their line, trying to tie up all of their units. There are the Rotblood Spawn. They're basically Chaos Spawn. Chaos Spawn of Nova. That's what they are. With damage reflects. Which is fun. Bodvar getting stuck in. I mean, all of our lads are getting stuck in. And this army is mostly Kossars and armoured Kossars. And it's not really working very well against hordes of trolls. Are the grenades worth it? I don't know. I mean, they do reasonable damage, I guess. It's just that ammunition is so low. If they had 20 shots, I'd kind of be a bit more like, maybe. But the other problem is that putting them in an army which is mostly melee kind of limits their utility. Rot Spears, on the other hand, dishing out pain. Very nice. Got Kostaltyn. It's just getting pummeled by trolls. Bodvar's getting in there as well. And looks like the Kislev army has had enough. What a waste of a Kostaltyn. Mind you, he'll be back up next turn. Well, didn't go so well for Kostaltyn, did it? No, he is now dead, which is the worst thing that can happen. No, be careful. I think we're fine. Good. Right, you. I don't know what your plan. Oh, mate. I mean, are you going for Wulfric? Have you just spotted Wulfric? You're like, nope, he needs to die. Fuck that guy in particular. Okay, well, at least these guys now cost less. Well, technically they cost less. Do they cost less? How much do they cost? They now cost 250. No, that doesn't seem to have made any difference. It says upkeep reduction, but I'm sure they cost 250 before. Maybe that's the base, and in an army they cost less. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Do I merge that? You know what? I'm going to merge these boys. They're actually doggos, but sure. What can I recruit in one turn? Rotblood Marauders. Well, they're definitely going to be better than infested captives. Infected captives? Infected captives. So we'll do that. And then we've got a little bit of an army. Right, so your army's... Well, I mean, it's not trash, but it's also not very good. It's very over-specialized. Snow Leopards are generally terrible. The Frostworms are not particularly effective. The War Sleds are fine, but not unprotected. And, you know, you've got nothing else. And you've got a little Grom, and that's about it. So well done. I was bringing you over here, wasn't I? To help assault the garrison. Yeah, okay. You do that. You're just keeping an eye on this guy. for me. Lovely. Who likes me and who doesn't like me? So the Ecstatic Legion likes me. Living up to their name. Well, I could ask you the same. Submit to me. Versundites like me. Deviant Host likes me. As long as you don't declare war on me, I should be fine. Yes. Legions of Chaos aren't too... What are you sad about now? Treaties with Clan Festa. Bitch. They're like my... What the fuck is your problem with Clan Festa? They're my vassal. They started over here. Why are you suddenly so shitty about them? What? That makes absolutely no sense, as far as I'm aware. Okay, you like me. You are kind of step right. What's right? So they're doing well. They're doing well. They're actually doing well. They're doing well. Okay, so at least it looks like the Empire's not doing so hot. Where is the Empire? Shit, 71. Oof. They're getting wrecked. Well, it's going to make my life a little bit easier.
Now is chaos.
Do I want Frenzied Fever? What does that do? Accuracy and reload skill. It's probably not as good as replenishment, actually.
Okay.
You are going to... What is... Okay, doggos. More ward save and weapon strength. Nice. We don't have any doggos that are gold chevron yet, but one day, maybe. Are you... Oh, actually, you're not as sad as you could be. Okay, if we could just take out this army, then the road to Erengrad is open. Very exciting.
A timely arrival.
Kostaltyn, me old fruits. You want a peace treaty? Yes, I have no doubt that you want a peace treaty. I have no doubt. Considering that you just managed to... Well, to be fair, I fucked up. Forgot the army in Kislev could just move to Zoyshnik and take it. But at least the doggos were quick to run away, which means the army was generally always going to be fine. If you... Okay, you have fled down there. Do we just lay siege and try and take him? Oh, Burble Spew Hail Scourge is added to our legendary Lord pool. There he is. Infection cost to create a plague. I mean, this is all... He's a chonky boy. What does he do? So, he's got Infernal Champion. Oh, these are all basic skills. Grandfather's Boon. Power recharge rate, intensity with each kill. Okay. You got Scourge Squall. You've got multiple different types of magic. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. You can... Alright. Sure. Do we have any regiments renowned? We do. Would they be better than... Probably better than javelins? Yes.
Tribesmen, gather.
Okay. I don't think you have... Oh, you do have recruitment grounds, but you'd have to be in that region, because that region's under siege. Would you? Do we need... Could you take this? Oh, if you could take this, that would be so good. You can take this. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, that's we could... No, we take that because it's a coastal province. Okay, this is great because that means I think they've only got one. No, they've got two settlements, so it's down here. So we can spend some time laying siege. So we lay siege to this, which is going to be a valiant defeat. It's fine. We actually may be able to just like... May just be able to bop them. Can we bop them? It says high casualties. Oof, no, I don't like that. Well, just lazy shit. Worst case, Kostaltyn makes a break for it. And then we just take Erengrad. Well, you say that. In which case, he's only got Wolfenberg left. He won't be recruiting any nasty shit anymore. And while I could try and... Oh, I probably should chase him down there, shouldn't I? I probably should chase him down there. How much is it going to cost to repair? Ugh, this is so much. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. You are a little bit sad, but not as sad as you could be. Thing is, if Kostaltyn runs away... The problem is, he could just go on the offensive. He could just try and land at Longship Graveyard and take my stuff, which would be annoying. Mind you, if I take Wolfenberg, he's got no capitals left, and then he's living in a horrible icy wasteland. Although technically the Kislevs don't mind icy wastelands or mountains. Do they like mountains? I can't remember.
I hear you.
All right. Well, we're going to lay siege anyway. I've got a sneaky suspicion that Kostaltyn might make a break for it. So, we will go to sea, and then we can assault his army, or at least try to assault his army, should that happen. We could also potentially do a plague on you. So we could do that one, and that one. Could we increase the duration? How much do we have? We have 3. Oh, we've got plenty. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Right, we got plague. With any luck, that'll spread onto other people. No, I don't want to connect it because that would be fucking stupid. If you could connect any 2 settlements, to be honest, what you need to be able to like build a building which then create, like, it shouldn't be a special landmark building. It should be a building that you can construct anywhere, maybe just one. Because Oxyotl's got a similar thing where you can only have one. Oh, you're coming out to play. Interesting. I mean, stupid, but interesting. All right, let's dance. Because they attacked us with a little itty-bitty army, ow, thank you, Ivar, outside of the city, it means that the city reinforcements are coming in from this edge of the battlefield, which means I'm already all over them. This is not good news. They needed space, and I'm not going to give them space. I'm going to trap them in here. I'm going to throw javelins at them. Bodvar's already right in the middle. Meanwhile, the little EDB army is over here. It's just a handful of units, and all of my reinforcements are now pouring onto the battlefield one at a time, which is a bit weird. There's some locations where you can only reinforce 1 unit at a time. Others come in, you know, all across the... And there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Occasionally it makes sense, like, you know, there's a valley or something and the reinforcement point is in the valley. Yeah. And other times it's just, I don't know, just 1 at a time, enjoy. Bit weird. Doesn't... That's fine. Okay, those frost worms need to be put down. Again, they don't do a huge amount of damage. They're just more of a line breaker unit than anything else. Lots of damage being put out there. There goes Blight Boil. Boom! Quite a few dead bodies there. Got the trolls and Rotblood spawn. Chaos Spawn good? I don't know. A Chaos Spawn are one of those units where you feel like they should do well, and they're kind of a bit naff, and I don't know. It might be down to their animation, their attack splash, that kind of thing. Stuff that you don't really see. It's the reason doggos are so good. It's because they attack so fast, but that's not really a consideration on the stats, is it? You look at the dogs and you just think, oh, they're sort of mid, and yet, actually, they are pretty good at ripping things to pieces. Thing is, the stat is there, it's just hidden. Like these guys here, Kislevite Warriors, look at that, getting absolutely wrecked. I have had a line of Kislevite Warriors hold against things like Black Orcs, and yet, doggos get them in from both sides, and that unit is going down so fast. Take it from both sides. stopping these guys as well. Ivar is dropping heals on Bodvar, who's taking quite a bit of damage actually. He's got 37 kills. He's up to 1,500 damage dealt as gold. That's not bad. The giant rotfly he's looking a little bit sad. He's looking a little bit sad. Yeah, I think we're going to lose him. I think he's going down. We can drop a heal on him. That might help. But he's starting to disintegrate. No, my little friend. What? Hang on. Why? Okay, no, that's fair. You are if disintegration wasn't so harsh. Okay, actually, he seems to be okay. He's gaining health. He might be fine. Disintegration hits as soon as they hit, like, -1 leadership. And that is kind of a problem, because they start taking damage at -1 leadership. They're already quite sad, probably. They take more damage. They get sadder. They take more damage because they're sadder. They then take more damage because they're sad, and so on and so forth. It's a vicious cycle. And they just sort of fall apart. It's significantly worse than just running away. And yet, for some reason, CA think demonic is a good thing, because they made it the last trait of several of the warrior of chaos legendary lords. A lot of them are like, oh, you get your special skills, and then you become demonic. Isn't that great? No, it's worse. It's much worse. You do realise this is worse, right? You do realise demonic's bad. Good. Oh, managed to take... I mean, considering Kostaltyn started off with 3 stacks and, you know, crap loads of stuff, I think we've managed to cut him down to size quite nicely. What did we unlock? Is it any good? It is Legion of Benevolence, gifted by the Earthfather with the greatest maladies that he could find. These warriors of Rotblood Tribe have wholly taken the crow into their hearts and have become one with his toxic embrace. Ah, isn't that sweet? Well, ain't that nice? But it's wrong. Good. Okay, we'll pop you. I'm just going to occupy that one. Doesn't really give us anything amazing, although we could get a Toad King. Someone wanted me to get a Toad King. Might be good. It's got vomit. Apparently it's good against a single unit, which does make me very suspicious. But, okay. We shall see.
Address me as sir.
Yes, revivalists are dead. I'm surprised they lived this long, to be honest. Turned 62. Bloody hell. There we go. Right, okay. So I'm gonna make sure I nail. We're gonna nail, what's his face? Thingy-majig. Doobie what's it? Kostaltyn, that's the one. We're gonna make sure he's dead, and then we're gonna move on to Kislev. Who's Kislev at war with? That's Hasha, a Static Legion, the Sal, and the Goromadni. Okay. Wait, are these the Goromadni? Have I not met them? Really? I thought I had. Huh. Apparently not. I can see them. Haven't actually met them. Okay, so we need to kill Kislev. I don't really need to kill Kislev, but I feel like if I leave them alive, I will. What do I have to do that again? Oh, we have to get to Uber's right, don't we? Which is currently okay. Well, I think the Emperor might die of their own accord. I think they might die of their own accord. Okay, so if we have Midland, and I don't think I mean, at least I feel like the Rotblood Tribe are very well suited to fighting the undead, because the undead have a lot of very grindy units, and we're an army that basically if you grind up against us, you're going to have a nasty surprise. Which is the kind of surprise you get in some nightclubs. If you grind up against things you shouldn't. I know what you're up to.
My wondrous contagions are precursors to life.
If I declare war on Reichland, you would give me a defensive alliance. I think that's a fairly safe bet.
The prognosis.
I feel like that's a fairly safe bet. I don't think Carl's doing anything these days. Carl is fucked. Carl is fucked. He is not doing very well. Mind you, he does have a settlement right here. Why do I feel like this is going to come back and bite me in the arse? How many settlements do you have, Carl?
You are not welcome in my...
2. Right, okay, so 50% of his settlements are right across from me. That is bad for me. I need to do something about that. But we can't do anything about that right now. That is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.